NYSC is done. You have to start looking for work now and all of that. And Nigeria being Nigeria, I don't think there are a lot of remote, talk less of even hybrid work situations.
At that time?
At that time, yeah. So I thought, I can't sit down at home. What can I do to earn? Writing. So I went back to that. There was supposed to be like a company-wide meeting. The meeting was like, normal, again, I didn't really expect it. So I was all smiles at the meeting. They were like, we're letting you go. I was like, I replied with a corporate version of before you. And I asked like, okay, what's the reason?
But why?
The quality of the work. You know how writing is, where an attack on your writing.
It feels personal, like it's on you.
It feels personal, like when they say, oh, your writing was not good, it feels like,
I can't do anything.
Yeah, like a
I'm trash.
You get, so it had me questioning, second guessing a lot of the things that I did at the time, like to post on LinkedIn, be like, this person that they laid off because his writing is not good, like why, like what do you have to talk about, like are you not a fraud, like that kind of thing.
Right, so if you've ever tried to venture into freelance, something along those lines, I think this is the episode for you. We have a seasoned freelance writer here who has worked in HubSpot, Zapier, and Vimeo. And I'll just stop talking and let him introduce himself. So, Nathan, who are you? What do you do? And why should our guests care?
Okay, thank you for having me. My name is Nathan Ojaokomo. Like you said, I'm a freelance writer for B2B software companies. So what I do is I plan, I write, and I optimize long-form content for these companies like HubSpot, CoSchedule, Zapier, and the likes. And I've been doing this for, I would say I started in 2020, but really started getting these kind of clients since 2021. So yeah, since then I've been doing this kind of work for these people, and here we are.
So humble. Here we are. Okay, so I have a few weird questions just to get you in this space. Okay. All right. One is like, you tweeted something recently. I was like, I'm going to ask what's wrong with, why is this thing rice and banana? Like, explain, like why? Explain.
Why not?
Explain. So like you put stew on top of or like how did you put it?
Why not?
Don't say it's just like plantain. Please don't say. Don't use
like it's like that. Like why? What do you mean? How do you eat plantain and rice? I don't understand.
They are different. It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing now. It works like mad.
It works like mad.
Like mad.
Hey.
I'm actually very surprised because what even prompted the tweet was like I saw a TikTok, like somebody was eating it, and then the comments were like,
"You, wow,
this one doesn't."
You're like, but this is me.
I'm like, are there this many people who find this weird? It's normal.
I think that like the first time I heard of or saw that even was secondary school. Like they used to give us like food and like fruits as well in my secondary school, and like I would see like some of like my seniors would just like carry like banana. They give us jollof rice and like this plantain there, but like they're now cutting the banana.
You never have to cut. Just put it down. Use your spoon to cut it when you're
eating. Yeah. We need to invest in people who are bringing on this show. We need to do a better job. Oh my word!
I don't understand. Your people agree with me.
You say, okay. Please, is it weird? It is weird. I can't be the only one. It is weird.
It is not.
All right. So, let's sort of take it back, right? Let's go through like your career, right?
Yeah.
You studied statistics in FUTA.
Yeah.
Now you're in marketing.
Yeah.
I don't sound like an African prince, but how did we get here, my son? How did we get here?
I from time, to be fair, I knew I wasn't going to use statistics a lot, to be honest. I was just the kind of let me graduate thing.
Fair.
And what even would I say cemented or made it more, what's the word now?
Prominent in your life?
Yeah, like made that more
Solidified.
strong, solidified, whatever, is during my IT
Mhm.
days. So like I saw, like I did, to be fair, I did like a bit of statistics work, whatever.
Mhm.
But then it was like in a 9 to 5 setting.
Oh, what was that?
Chevron.
Yeah, I wanted to call it Chevron. Okay.
So yeah, again, during that period, it was like you said, Chevron. If you do IT in Chevron, like big,
Yeah,
like,
everyone's like, you are set.
yeah, like everybody wants to do their IT. But then I was there, and it was a great place.
Okay.
To be fair, like I enjoyed, like I totally enjoyed. But then there was just this. If this is like what is the pinnacle, or like at the top of what every Nigerian wants to, oil and gas, whatever, and the way people were just like the amount of time work took from people, like
Real.
especially in Lagos, you had to wake up very early to catch the staff bus. You had to we closed by 4:30, and most times where I stayed during night was Aja.
Oh,
That is not too far from. And there's days you get back home by like 9 o'clock from closing 4:30. So that like doing that for 10 years, like 4 years, 10 years, like I was like, nah, I don't want to.
You don't see like a future doing
Yeah.
that.
So that's why I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll do like an office setting like right from time. So apart from, yeah, that was mainly the thing. So I was not always looking for something else. Either starting a business, doing something online, and yeah, that was why the transition was.
Random, did you ever start like a business on the side? You know, you look like someone that have like one business in one corner of Lagos.
No, I don't really, unless the freelance business.
Okay, fair.
That's the
You got me
business.
there.
That's the business. I didn't start like anything.
Okay.
Like I don't have a shop
I don't
in the market.
Why?
Or something.
Why is it?
I don't have a shop.
This is something you will consider in the future.
I
want
don't
like
think so.
one block of shops in like Alabama.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I just like my headphones, my laptop, and internet.
I like the addition of an internet.
I'm good to go. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So, graduating from FUTA, what happened next? How did you find yourself with a statistics degree in one hand and like a career in front of you? Like, how did you find yourself in marketing? Your first intro, my brother would use the word foray. So, what's your first foray into the
I actually
world?
made a video this morning. A draft, like, and I used that foray.
I think that I said was on my brother's SOP or something.
Yeah. So again, back to the IT thing. So again, Chevron, cool place. They paid well, at least for an IT investment and stuff like that. And I went there doing 400.
Oh yeah.
So there was this. I'm already earning something. So during like the I actually stayed longer than 6 months there. Again, it was a good place. I actually stayed more than so like there was just this. I'm earning. I'm not calling home. I'm not asking anybody for money. My 100 to 300 level like this, you're always calling like one.
Like a beggar. Please help me. I'm starving.
You're calling your parents like I need. But like I had something, and then they used to do this thing where once like an IT person is going, all of them on your floor where you worked, they'll like contribute money.
Oh, like a send off.
Yeah, like a send off. Nice. So I think that time I had like 300, 400K. I was at 20. What was that? 2018 or 2017. So it like was considerable. It was a considerable amount, apart from like other gifts and stuff. So I had enough for my final year, and
which is a year of billing.
Do you get? So when I went back, I wanted to continue earning something. Like I was already introduced to a vibe that I wanted to maintain that vibe.
I like the way you phrased it. I was introduced to a vibe.
I wanted to maintain that vibe, so I had to look for like something to let me earn. Blah 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 blah. So that's when I, like, my friend, he was working with somebody who was working with
the chain
on Upwork, like, so that whole pyramid scheme.
He said and you were at the bottom.
Exactly. So even before that, I tried to create like Upwork accounts, Fiverr accounts, because we had like other guys in our department who had like those kind of accounts, and we were like earning something, but it didn't really work. Like I had an account, I didn't get any gigs, no message, no decline, like nothing.
You live with you.
Like ghost town. So that's when I just decided to work with that guy.
Okay.
£1 per word. Good times. So I was doing
can
that. I was yes, at the time, again, the articles I wrote that time was just take
Just
the.
put something together.
I was mainly paraphrasing.
Okay, fair.
I was crazy part is there was one class I joined
Yeah.
that time. The guy taught us one way to create content. So what you do is you look for that topic in another language.
I know where you're going.
For that topic in another language, and then find like the whatever is ranking, then translate whether it's French, Spanish to English. So once you translate, it's going to show as 100% original, not plagiarized or whatever. And then you submit that as your. So you could write as many as you could.
That person is a thief.
He's a thief.
Because people have done that like off of like articles I've written in the past. Like I've seen like an article I've written that was ranking really, really well, but like I've not seen like in another. Like I'll scroll down and I'll see in another language. But like the same thing. Like
so that guy, that was like even at the time when I didn't really do it much, but like they're just like different people like that were like write articles in like 20 minutes. Like so I could easily do 1 or 2 after class. So I could like at least 1K, 2K every day.
Or then 2K. Fairs.
You get
this was like 2017?
Yeah.
Okay.
2017, 2018, because I finished 2018. Yeah. So I went for.
So your career, we were discussing earlier. So your career, you don't count that as your career. Your days.
If I can erase it, I don't count it. But yeah, so I went for NYSC. Normal. I went for NYSC. I didn't really do writing during NYSC because I didn't have my laptop, and then I was working.
What's the way you posted to?
Enugu.
Dang.
Yeah.
I don't hit Enugu anything. I just say dang because like sounded far. I'm sorry. You do I started people drag me for it.
Yeah, it's far. It's far to be fair. My mom was like, "Why am I going to?" The reason she allowed me to go, I had a family friend.
Okay, I was saying Enugu.
I was saying like they used to live like a stone throw from our house in Ibadan. So they moved. They are Igbo, Enugu. Okay. So they moved back home.
Oh, okay.
So that was like the only reason she allowed me to go. Because I stayed in that place for like a lot before I moved to my base. So yeah, if not for them, I'll probably reworked it. People should not rework.
Stay in Enugu.
To somewhere in the West or something. But yeah, so I went there. I didn't have my laptop, and yeah, I was mostly working like PPA stuff like that.
What did you do? Like, what was your PPA?
I was teaching.
Oh wow, Nathan the teacher.
I was teaching. So it was like a barracks.
Okay.
Yeah, 103 battalion.
You remember the battalion?
I served Nigeria now. What you mean? So they have like a corpus lodge in the barracks. The school was in the barracks.
Yeah.
So it was easy go come. So I think I went home December.
Sorry, random. What did you teach? Math?
You think I would teach maths, but no. I thought Agric.
How did they relate to statistics and Agric?
The thing was that there were a lot of maths, like statistical maths.
Okay.
So like they had a lot of maths people already.
You go like Agric.
Yeah, so they just pushed me to Agric. Like they have a lot of maths people already. I thought SS1, SS2. Yeah, that was cool.
Would you say you taught them well?
I tried.
This is why they should stop posting corpus to schools.
I tried. I know I could not run. I could see the school from my house. Like,
so there's no escape.
So there was no. I had to go. So in terms of what I thought, like the impact, I don't know, but I was there. I was there. So I had lesson notes on.
Nice.
What do you mean?
Okay.
I even had I didn't have favorite students, but like I knew
you knew their names and all of that.
So,
nice.
Yeah. So that happened, and then NYSC finished. I finished NYSC February. Yeah, February. I stayed like a week back to gather my things and all of that. And I came home.
IB.
Yeah.
Okay.
March 2020. Like 2 weeks later, lockdowns started.
Even in time, imagine you were locked down like in barracks.
If I waited like those 2 weeks, I'd probably just be stuck in them. and I would not like myself like at all.
Please, no shade to Enugu, please.
It's not home. What am I doing there? I'll probably just be inconveniencing the family friend that was there. So I was glad I was home. So yeah, NYSC is done. You had to start looking for work now and all of that. And Nigeria being Nigeria, I don't think there were a lot of remote, talk less of even hybrid work situations
at that time.
Yeah. So there was just this, you had to carry your pali and start going from company to company and submit
your CV, they'll get back to you.
And we couldn't do all of that because of
lockdown.
COVID.
Yeah.
So I thought, I can't sit down at home.
Doing nothing.
What can I do to earn?
Okay, earn something. Sorry.
I watched film. I play Football Manager. I did everything.
But I still need something more.
I have to earn something. Like, I don't just sit down.
Fair.
So I was like, yeah, what did I do before? Like, what do I have experience in and all of that? Writing. So I went back to that. I could not.
That experience, not too.
Yeah, I could not even like continue doing 1 error per word kind of thing. And then one day, I think what even just made it again, solidify my conviction to do writing, was at that time, I saw an alert on my brother's phone.
Okay.
It was doing writing at the time.
Okay.
But it was still the same working stuff, but it was closer. You know, that time I was at the bottom.
So it was closer to the top of the pyramid.
Closer to the top of the pyramid. So it was earning, I think, like 10 naira per word or like 15 naira. So more. So I saw the account balance and I was like, my blood brother has this amount.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, this is something. Again, it's not like a very substantial amount, probably like maybe 600k or 400k.
It's not a substantial, noted. So, I'll use those words against you later.
No, like it's not life-changing money now, but it was something like
noted again
that made me okay, this is something like this at home.
Yeah.
Like let's just do like it's something you can do. So that was when I now like, okay, let me do writing. So I went back. I saw that again I could not continue 1 error per word and all of that. So I thought, well, other people, at least I was very sure it's not everybody that was doing 1 error. There were other people doing
higher game money. Yeah.
So I now went online, basically, like how to be a writer.
You actually like Google that, like how to be a writer?
Yeah, more like how to earn more.
Like how do I earn more money as a writer?
Yeah, or like become a better writer. Like just
something like that, yeah.
So I've decided that okay, I want to be a writer. So like how do I become writing final? So and then I found guys like there was Michael Keenan, there was Elise Dobson, Lizzie Davy,
Mike Keenan, that's like peak finance.
Yeah. Mary-Jana Kay, Kate Bogard.
Yeah, okay.
Those folks. And again, when I found those guys, those ones already 1K, figures, 1K per article.
Yeah.
Like
like
you get like how? So it did feel kind of impossible at the time. But then I also saw Chima Imeje. And I was like, at the time she was in Nigeria. I was like, this is a Nigerian person
doing
big like.
I think she had like that Zenith copy business. Yeah.
I can't like that. I visited that site when I was trying to build my website. I was always like looking at Zenith, looking at myself.
That's a great website.
Looking at Zenith, like I was just those people I spent like if you check I have like all these notebooks from like all their stuff. I had everything like
I could tell a little bit
like the structure, the things like I spent a lot of time looking at those guys, reading anything authored by this person. I would read the piece and all of that, see how the structure, see who they wrote for. Like that kind of that, and I now got introduced to HubSpot, like reading, not even like working with them, but like reading
their content,
their stuff, taking their courses.
Do you take that the one that everybody takes? The
content markets. I plastered it everywhere.
Plastered
on my site. content marketing certified. Yeah, you know why? Like I had it, like that was again when you're starting. There's this tendency to like overcompensate and like, oh, I'm certified in this and this.
A crazy tendency.
Like because you don't have anything else.
Yeah, like you have to leverage something.
You have to leverage something. So at the time, I was like, I write for this certified sports. I did it as if
Crazy
people
thing.
gave me
this.
as if it's not something that everybody else can get. But at the time, though, at the time, again, Nigerians didn't really get like there are not people doing like up sports this. So that time too, I also met guys like Stella Inabo.
Oh, okay.
Emide Joseph.
Yeah.
The Storm.
Yeah.
Jeremiah
at I always say remote pass.
Yeah.
Great guy.
What's this person's name again? Lily.
Yeah. Lima framework. Yeah.
So like I didn't really meet them. I only started meeting them in like all this African and all that. But I knew
I miss this year's one.
Femi too. Femi. Oh yeah, Lola. I don't think. Yeah, I think
you murdered the last one.
Yeah, too. So like it's Femi and Stella and Ayomide that I knew in press conferences.
Oh, okay.
So I knew them before content. Like I knew them through, but like I in person before
okay.
the conference.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's
so they came to Ibadan.
Oh, okay.
Like during those Stella came to Ibadan. Ayomide too came to Ibadan that time too. So like we met online like Twitter. We were all following these people I'd mentioned earlier.
Yeah, like trying. Yeah.
Like we're all in peak freelance. Like we're all like pairs basically. Like if I wrote a draft, I'll probably just send it to Stella. Like, Alpha, let me check this thing. Know if she has like a client, and she'll be like, Alpha, how can I pitch this person? Like we're just bouncing,
sharing like that community,
bouncing things around. And
I like the fact that like your networking was horizontal first.
Yeah. So that's basically like the strengths, like to now have like that confidence, to now start like charging and seeing what other people did, like people that are like me, not like the elites now where they had constant light and they had companies.
You're shading my dear nation.
The nation is shading itself.
So like, it's more than the first thing you said already.
So like basically people that had like the same experiences, like shared, they could relate basically.
Share their struggles. Yeah.
So if you saw them do things, you'd be like,
I can
not like you're envying them, but like, we have like similar circumstances.
It's proof of concept. Yeah.
We have similar circumstances somewhat, and I can make it work. So that kind of thing. So that's when I now like all of us are B2B SaaS. Like all of us
just plastered on
B2B SaaS. And so I started posting on LinkedIn. I started posting on Twitter, and connecting with the people I wanted to work with. So because the people I looked up to wrote for these companies, so it was easy for me to like just connect with those people. So like the inbound marketing manager at CoSchedule, the CMO at HubSpot, like those kind of people, like those companies. So I just connected with those. And again, I think COVID, not like COVID was a disaster, but like
I know what you mean.
But like a good thing came out of like
there were multiple silver linings to like that period.
So everybody was at home. People were more caring. They were more receptive. So this was me. I didn't have any samples. The only samples I had were like articles I was from my website. And the like. So for CMOs at HubSpot to be following me back, not even LinkedIn connecting, like I'll follow your Twitter, you follow me back, like that kind of. Now you follow everybody. Most of them have even left Twitter.
Yeah.
But so again, they used to post about content, blah blah blah. And again, I was curious at the time, and I was coming from like a place of learning. Like, okay, how do you guys do this thing? This is how this thing works, blah blah blah. And aside from writing, I also used to read. I downloaded a lot of like copywriting books.
I have a question just to break your train of thought a bit.
Okay.
What's your take on self-help books?
Self-help.
So like the copyright is part of like along the line of like self like things that are just like make you improve.
It depends.
Like Yeah, because like there is a very, very weird take that I have seen in the past where people say that, oh, people that read like non-fiction or maybe like self-help books are not real readers.
Yeah, I think I tweeted something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends, because there are some people who read like 48 laws of power, and then they'll make it their own personality.
I told this exactly to my friend. I was reading that book. I said, "There's no way."
Like they'll be like, make people miss you. Don't be too available. Like that's the 20th law of power. And I'm like,
you're not him. Relax.
Like,
relax.
Just behave like a normal person. Like don't do too much at work. So your boss will know it. Like just do your like. They're not trying to over like.
I would admit that some of those laws, I understood where they were coming from.
Yeah, but again, people take it again, making
too
it
literally.
their
Yeah, like their whole personality.
Like, you must, especially when they're dealing with people like that care about them, like that, like dealing with relationships. Yeah, like all those when your babe calls you, don't pick the first call, like those type of.
I get so that's like actually like fanaticism.
Yeah, like sure, read them. I read all those. I read Atomic Habits. I read like
James Clear is clear, like
those kind of books. Fair. Still like an artist, like those. I read those type of, but like I read them to enjoy, not like, oh, this is my life. This is my life
so you have like a jotter, like a highlighter, or something beside your life.
No. No, of course, like if there's something you want to do. For instance, I think I actually did learn a lot from How to Talk to Anybody. Okay. I don't know if that's the title.
Did you ever read like that book on like negotiation? I've forgotten the name. It was written by like Never Split the Difference. Yeah, written by a former like FBI like negotiator.
I didn't finish reading it. But there are like books like that actually really enjoy it, that talk about like behavior, how people behave,
psychology. Yes.
But then I also understand that they are coming from like a different POV. Do you get, like, it's not universal. One size fits all. Like, so I'm just learning how this person. There's some things I'll just read. I'm like, this thing does not.
This doesn't apply to me. It cannot apply to this country.
So that's how I read those things. Some people just read them and take it like that's how it's black and white.
That's the truth.
Just think it might be like that and might not be like that. Do you get? So that's how it is for me.
Back to your journey, you were at like where you started like reading those like copywriting
books and all of that. So again, with these people connecting with me, I think it was even one of the reasons why I stopped tweeting, like as a side note. Because that time I used to post like random things, but then I now started this
caliber of people that were connecting with you.
Yeah, people like CMOs, VP marketing were connecting with me, following me back, and I was like,
I need to.
I start posting 3 ways to write an headline. Like these people,
I get that.
These people know this thing. So I think, but I'll still come back to that because I don't think you should care about that. You should still post regardless. But then I connected with these people. They're connecting with me. I used to like their stuff. They liked my stuff sometimes. So it just made sense to ask them, hi. This is the literal message that got me into HubSpot and CoSchedule. Hi, Ben. Do you work with writers at CoSchedule? If so, who do I talk to? Like that was the literal message I sent. And that was the same thing I sent to the CMO at HubSpot at the time. Hi, Megan, do you work with writers at HubSpot? If so, who do I talk to? And Megan was like, yeah, we do. You're talking to the right person. What's your email? Send me samples. And I sent samples and I didn't hear anything for like 3 weeks until I got a message like 3 weeks later from somebody else on their marketing team. I was like, hi, Nathan, Megan shared your email with us, blah, 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 blah. Would you like to join our writing pool? Like
your freelance bench.
Freelance bench. Yes, you didn't have to ask.
Yes.
Yeah, and for CoSchedule, it was different because CoSchedule started as a guest post. So they're like, yeah, we do, but right now we don't have the budget to bring on a paid writer, an additional writer. And Ben was like, are you cool with writing a guest post? Again, the people at that time already had like 2 bylines. But those companies, I don't know if they exist right now anymore. So to have CoSchedule,
HubSpot,
like of course I'll write a guest post for you. So yeah, I did the guest post. He actually really liked it, and good thing enough, he converted for them. Like at the time, again, I was just following everybody's advice. So I just asked the guy, like, how is this post converting for you?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, it's really good. It's bringing in like 80.
Oh, I think I saw on your website.
Yeah, 80
80
emails
yeah.
per month. I'm like, yeah, calm, cool. So that worked. So because it was quality stuff, probably just
And those leads, those were quality leads that you were bringing in.
it kept me on his radar.
Okay.
So eventually, I don't know if I was one that asked again or he just reached out when they had the budget. I was like, yeah, we can pay you now. And we liked the stuff you did.
Top of mind.
Yeah, and you liked the stuff you did before. So this is the topic and this is the budget. That time, I didn't have like a set rate or whatever. This is the budget.
So he didn't even ask you for a rate. I was like, hey, these are budget.
This is how much we have to pay. And it worked with me. So then I started.
No, like, maybe like, oh, look at where you're coming from. You're coming from the bottom of the pyramid.
So I started writing for CoSchedule and HubSpot. But when I started HubSpot, it was mostly like updating stuff to begin with. But HubSpot, CoSchedule was like writing net
new content
pieces. So from there, again, connecting with all these marketing leaders, that's when I found Superpart. Superpart itself was not Superpart at that time. I think it was CMCG.
Oh,
that was
you're one of the OGs.
That was the name. When it was even free.
Yeah.
That was when I
think they changed that this year. It was earlier this year.
This year or last year. I think they've changed the name since last year.
No, not the name. Like there's no free tier anymore.
Yeah. So I joined CMCG. Again, I think around the time Peak Freelance too came about. So CMCG at that time again was really popping because there are a lot of marketing folks and all of that. That's when I not really met, but like I saw like a call for writers for Vimeo.
Okay, Vimeo. Okay.
And then I like again the samples I submitted for that Vimeo were like trash samples. But then again they didn't respond at the time. I got an email like 3 weeks or 4 weeks later, like we saw your interest, like you indicated interest in writing for us. Can you write something for us? So
it's like a trial article or something?
Sort of, yeah. Because like that when they introduced me, like sign the contract, do like a lot of this is how we work and all of that. So that's how I got Vimeo. And then Coda 2 was from the group.
CMCG at the time.
CMCG, yeah. Coda 2 was from the group. They're like, hi, and I was like, yeah, I'll write. But Coda was like, you check the samples I wrote, they're like mostly ghostwritten. My name is not on this thing. But everybody wants to come back that I'll show you the original draft.
With the dates.
Google Doc. So yeah, that was Coda, and who else was there?
I'm like what I'm hearing is like there's been a lot of like power of like community like in your journey.
Yeah, that's like because conversation was not on camera, so I had to say, like
no, we can still talk about it.
You know, like I had to reference it, but like people will not get the reference because that's why everything is. That I wanted to say like it was a mix of
everything. Like how have you been landing?
Yeah. So it's community referrals,
audacity,
everything. Like just once you see yourself vibing, just ask. Like
what they can say is no, Abi?
No. They can't tell you.
Most of the time, they don't even say no like that. It's more like, oh, okay, not at this time.
Not at this time, you get. So, if you have like companies you really, really want to work for, all I would recommend is you should just connect with the people who work there and just see if there's a need in the first place. You get, and then all of this again, to be fair, like a little bit of context is like it comes from a place of privilege.
There is that.
Because if you need to eat today, you can't be saying, oh, you should nurture and be like
conversing with
them for like weeks, like because you need to eat today. But like if it's not like an exact you need the clients today, it's better to just create like that long-term
nurture, build relationship.
And then when the time is right, they already know you. can just ask, like, hi, do you work with writers? I know sometimes they might just be the ones that would reach out to you. So yeah, that's why I would say if you need clients, the best thing is to start from like before you need clients.
That is a weird piece of advice, my guy.
Yes, now like if it's
So
like,
you're telling someone like, okay, you need clients now, right? So you should have started earlier.
no, to be fair, like it's like someone who wants to eat maize and he plants the seeds today. You will not get maize today. You get
The
it
best
like,
you go and buy.
you get it like 3 months later. But
Okay.
the best, again, that I'm saying is
So someone else eats maize today. You tell them you should have planted him. This advice is gonna get us.
This is what I'm saying is coming from a place of privilege.
Yeah, I thought you get you.
So for people who have clients already or who have something they are doing already,
So let's say start building before you even have the need.
Before you need it. Start like nurturing the relationships before you need. It's like giving, then asking. So
there's something one of my friends used to say about that.
You've given like 5 times before you make that one ask. But if you just come,
out of the blue,
if you just come the first time, just ask, is likely to not give. But once you've been around and you've been giving,
your face is familiar.
Like when I make that ask, it's easier for them to say yes. So back to those guys, I started writing from them, and then because of the bylines, I've had leads. Like I was fortunate enough that these people gave me like bylines. So I've had people say that, oh, we saw you on CoSchedule's
XYZ,
site. You liked the content. Let's work together. I want to create something similar for our site. And yeah, then I went in-house.
Oh, okay.
After I was doing that, then I went in-house with foundation marketing.
Yeah, so
that was, I've forgotten the date, probably 2021.
That was a stint for how long?
I think it's up to 1 year though.
Why did you say it like that? Wasn't it a good experience?
I think I started November 21. Yeah. And I stayed till July.
Okay.
Yeah, so like 8 months.
Not bad. Why did you leave? Or rather,
why did you sack?
I like the honesty.
Why did you sack?
Well, most people will say, I left after 8 months. I wanted better opportunity.
No. So foundation was, again, Ross already had that, like, let's say, admiration for Nigerian, out of UK, out of US, first world country talent. So like again, that give. So since you mentioned that thing, I was just like sketching around.
He said sketching around
and liking his posts and commenting all of that. So I asked him to, like, I would like to join the freelance bench at foundation. And I was like, yeah, cool, send samples. And yeah, he liked the samples and all of that, but there was still nothing. But then there was like a job application for like content marketing specialist. So I applied. I did the test, did the interview. During the interview, like the HR person already talking like, oh, Ross already likes my work. Like we've been commenting, like he has been seeing. Again, I used to post that time. Like he has been seeing the kind of post I made. I liked it, blah blah blah. And I feel like that was like part of the decisions that made the reasons that made them.
So the work you had already done beforehand.
Yeah. Trigger. So yeah, foundation was cool, to be honest. To start with, I worked with like again ND and all of that, but like there was like an email marketing platform. There was like audience research, audience engagement, client and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know the reasons, because the reason they gave me. So that day, we're two actually.
I like the way your tone shifted.
we're two that worked at foundation at the time. Fortunately, we're based in Ibadan too.
Okay, both of you.
Yeah, we work from the same workstation.
So
not Cafe One, Bunker. I don't know if you know Bunker.
Yeah. So I don't know Bunker rather.
So we used to work from Bunker. We're both at. It came like 2 months after I joined. Like that time, everybody. I'm not saying I helped him, but like, where like he was asking me questions when he wanted to join, all of that, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that day there was I think it was a Tuesday or something. there was supposed to be like a company-wide meeting around 4 that day, and we were supposed to have like a meeting with there was a new fractional head
CMO?
of content,
Okay, head of content.
CMO, blah blah blah. So I was supposed to have a meeting with her on Thursday. So that Tuesday, the woman just shifted the meeting to Tuesday. Like it was supposed to be on Thursday, so she said
it brought forward. Okay.
To Tuesday before the company-wide meeting.
Interesting.
So
now their problem first start.
So I joined the call out. Normal again. The reason why I was shocked because it's writing.
Yeah.
If your writing is not good, you will not publish it.
Yeah, you would know.
Do you get like if you can easily bin writing, like it's not something that you've created it, you must use it. If it's terrible, you will not want it on your website. It's a reflection of the work you do. So and clients will be complaining. And before this, I always had like this meetings with my manager who happened to be like the company editor.
Okay.
And I was always like, how is my work? What's happening? Like, how can I improve? Are there any areas you want to talk about? Like, stuff like that. I felt like, yeah, no, everything is cool. Blah, 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 blah. Your work is nice. Blah, 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 blah. Again, if content is not good, because I used to work with like some other writers. If you give me an article that is not good, I'll just like what I'll publish will be totally different from what you submitted to me. Like, you get, I'll just write a new one by myself. All my articles are still on their website. Like, if they were bad, you guys not publish it now. So the meeting was like, normal again. I didn't really expect it, so I was all smiles. At the meeting. They're like, we're letting you go. I was like, I replied with a corporate version of Before Real.
Do you remember what that version was?
I was like, are you serious? Like
wait, what?
You mean like? They're like, yeah, blah 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 blah. And I asked like, okay, what's the reason?
But why?
Like, what's the reason for the dismissal or whatever? I said like, the quality of the work. I didn't really want to argue like quality, because all this I'm saying, I said quality is. If this, I asked now, like you tell me that. Do you get? There was no, companies they have like this 3 strike thing where
one mess up, another mess up.
There was nothing like that, so it was very, very surprising. So I was in 10 minutes, or whatever, you lose access to your Slack, blah 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 blah, in your work email. I was like, okay. As we ended the call, I called down my guy because he didn't come to the workstation that day. So I now called him like, Alpha,
should I not sack you too?
Do you have meeting with this? Now I just told him like, okay. I didn't tell him that I didn't even tell him that do you have meeting. I only asked him like, I just told him that these people have let me go. So I was not like asking the details like, what happened? I was like, I had the meeting with.
Is the what happened? Like your own is coming too.
I didn't even know he had meeting too that day, and I told him like, I had meeting with this person, blah blah blah. I was like, that he has meeting with this.
After it's a switch from the I'm so sorry, what happened to like, I'm next.
So he said he also had meeting with the person in like an hour.
Okay.
I was like, okay, let's see.
I'm sorry, it's so funny.
After the hour passed, he called me to like, guys, say more.
He said, say.
I was like, Again.
I'm remembering that Spider-Man meme that they were passing at each other. Everybody collects that.
You get? So that happened. And I think the reason why they did that was because they didn't want us on like company call like later that day. So yeah, to me, like left to me, I'll probably say something about the finances. I don't know the details, but then
sometimes they just give like the blanket response.
Yeah.
Though I feel like even the way like you were like laid off was like it's better than some that I've seen before. There's something that happened to me personally where I think I went out to buy suya and normally like you're outside, you just want to check like what's going what's going on with work. I saw like a notification, so I just thought like I entered like in Slack workspace, like it was not pressing. That exclamation mark you now see.
Did you see by the sea?
I bought it. But you can't enter the Slack workspace again. Please sign in again. I just checked my mind. Also regarding your employment. It was crazy, but yeah, it was. I later would find out that it was like there was like a financial thing like happening and like stuff. But
yeah. But I think this financial was actually kind enough. Like they did like the severance pay.
Oh,
like,
okay, gave you severance.
2 weeks.
Nice. Well, it was full time anyways. That for me was freelance,
Yeah,
so I'll not drag anybody.
They gave me like 2 weeks, and they asked me to send my laptop to somebody else because we're like 3 in Nigeria.
Okay.
They had to send it to somebody else. I was working in Port Harcourt or somewhere at the time. So I used DHL, GIG. They paid for that too and all of that. So yeah, that happened, and that also added to the reasons why I stopped posting. Because you know how writing is, where an attack on your writing
feels like it feels personal, like it's on you.
It feels personal, like when they say, "Oh, your writing was not good," it feels like,
damn, I can't do anything.
Yeah, like a rubbish
I'm trash.
person. You get, so it had me questioning, second guessing a lot of the things that I did at the time, like to post on LinkedIn, be like, this person that they laid off because his writing is not good, like. Why? Like, what do you have to talk about? Like, are you not a fraud? Like that kind of thing. So,
I'm sorry.
That's how I felt.
That's wild, my guy.
To be honest, but then for anybody that has been laid off or something, what I'll tell them is post regardless. Like, I would say I would probably be like in a different space if even if it was just the normal LinkedIn post of, oh, I've been laid off, I'm looking for new opportunities kind of.
Do you know how many like leads like you might have? Yeah.
It might feel embarrassing, but at the end of the day, you should have feed yourself, like you get. Yeah. So I think if I could like go back, I'll probably have done that kind of post. Like, I've been laid off, I'm looking for new. Again, funny enough, I still had a couple of freelance clients at the time.
Okay.
Because there was just something in the back of my head that I was like, I'm not going to like just throw all my clients in. I didn't really do as much work with them. I reduced like my workload
to be able to cope with,
full time. But I didn't like just throw
them away.
And I think that was one of the reasons why I also did not make that post, because I didn't exactly go back to nothing.
You had like
so it was more of a question of, hello, I'm back.
like increase the load.
So as soon as I had nothing, I easily would have made that. So again, I didn't just show online. I was just neck deep working with these people. And again, that's the thing about writing. When somebody says your work is not good, one person will say,
it's subjective, right? This is best I've read in my life.
Because the guys I worked with at CoSchedule, he moved to a new company, simple texting. And when he moved there, it was like, I enjoyed working with you as CoSchedule. Let's continue working together at simple texting. You get, like, so I continued doing that kind of work. In between, I worked with like some other random people that I cannot put my name on the work. Not because not because it's trash work, but like, it was like ghostwritten.
Okay, I was so scared.
But like NDAs and stuff like that. So since then, and then AI happened, and then actually, to be fair, the workload has reduced because of AI. Everybody's like automating their own marketing system.
Or at least some parts of it.
At least some part of it. But then I realized that I started posting again this year. And I've gotten like there was just this, when AI came about, there was just this, bro, I need to go and learn plumbing, or I need to
wrap it up, nigga.
Like, I need to become like a tailor, or one physical.
At least that one, AI cannot take that one from
you
me.
Get. So when it started, like, I had this dread. I started going into like, maybe I started doing data analytics, I started doing cybersecurity. So like, there was this confusion, to be honest. in 2024. Like, but then
And like all those tweets didn't help.
yeah,
SEO is dead. Content is dead. Yeah,
replace your marketing
team with like one $20 subscription.
Why spend? There was this time, Seth. You know, Buffer now, like they do this open transparency salary thing, and I know somebody there, Tammy. Everybody probably knows that. So there was this time their CEO did like a shareholders memo or thing on Twitter, and he posted it, and then people now like paid attention because they're like, Buffer is so big, they don't make this much profit. Like they only make like how much? Like I think the profit at the time was maybe like 500,000. And they're like, how is a company this big and making this much? Why don't they have like a higher profit? And then if you look at Buffer, everybody's earning big in Buffer, like 100 or something. Like, so all those tech bros, all those Twitter bros, they're like, why are you paying 100
or something when you can?
They now again the transparency thing. So they now went to the website. They now saw they didn't even focus on the white people or the Europeans. They now went to like Africa and said, why are you paying a girl in Lagos 120K per year when you can use Claude? And I was just like, why?
Yeah.
Like there was everything in that. There was racism. There was what they used for women.
There's
sexism. There was all
if there's any flag, they can erase all the flags.
Insider
all the VC.
all the insider interaction. So I was like, but again, there are a lot of people like that who are like, why pay your writer when you can just prompt AI? And to be fair, a lot of companies are already doing it. And,
yes, that is correct.
Yeah, and when you now see even bigger companies, like all these HRFs guys, they're like AI writer, AI this, AI, everybody's just AI. So there was just this dread, like
the existential dread.
I wanted to say existential, but it tied my tongue. Don't let me say nonsense. So there was just this dread that is writing still like the thing. So, but then in 2025, I was like, F it, this is what I do. So let me just do like. So I just started posting again on Twitter. I paid for Superpart, I paid for Exit 5, like I joined the paid community, and it's been chill. Like I feel less worried because compared to last year, I've had more discovery calls, I've had more leads, I've had more people open. I have a call on Thursday, like to learn about how I can write for them and stuff like that. I mean, even before I came here, I was already preparing one pitch like that. Like, so there's just this, like a belief again that we are still what's that Idris Elba meme? Send the word out.
Okay. We're back.
Yeah, like you get. So like there's just this, you see more vacancies. They're even like even I'm not qualified for, but like there are just more opportunities, like people popping, like new people. What even helped me a lot was like I was thinking, so if somebody was to say today or like July 2025, I want to become a writer. Are you saying that person cannot
fair
make a living from like if the person decided today, like
I want to be a
writer
from scratch,
I want to be a writer for B2B software company, are you saying that person cannot make money or earn a living even with AI, even with that? And I'm not like, you that now has this experience and everybody's like, your drafts are good, your portfolio is great and all of that, why
they fear?
Like you get. So yeah, that's basically the journey, like doing all of that. And part of the things I wanted to do this year was like just, apart from writing, just talk about writing too. Like, and then I made that, I think it was on Ife's post. I made the post and
Ife commented.
So yeah, I have like two other, let's say speaking
engagements. You say things. You don't want to use the
next, like in the next couple of months, like just talking.
I think I saw one. I think someone recently tagged you that they wanted to speak.
Sam.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of thing. Two actually came through Ife.
Ife is a connected boy. That is actually wonderful to see. Like the journey is just ringing in my head, and like even some things like I picked out regarding like AI and all. I can always see it like the year that GPT came out. Like so that year I was still doing like now I'm full time like that, but that year I was still doing like a lot of freelance. That was what I was doing like steadily.
Okay.
And that was my most profitable year, well, to that date, anyways. But like before then, I hadn't been more profitable. But like that was even with like AI. Like AI, what I saying, but like what I realized like that happened that year was that the demand for like subject matter experts like went through because of like it's AI essentially like lower the barrier to entry. So like anybody could like whip up a 500 word article, 1,000 word article on like the random topics, right? But like it's harder to now get someone that has the internal experience, and I had like 4 years of experience at that time, like writing for like software companies and all of that, and like we're like, yeah, I want this guy, come on, do this thing for me. So
yeah, articles were working before AI, so
why can't they continue?
You already have a basic interaction, like how to communicate, how to make people take action with words.
Exactly.
So AI is changing how people find that content.
True.
But even if you create good content and when people find it, it will move them to do something.
Yeah.
So you can create with AI, do trash and make it discoverable and is in the front. But when people
if it doesn't
read
convert and it's not great,
work, that's why people are moving away from like traffic being like a metric, like a KPI.
People are not like, no, let's not use traffic as a KPI.
Yeah.
How many demos are you getting booked from my content, right? Like that's the actual driver. Because like
people would rather 10 people read the piece and 5 converts than 100 people read the piece and
one converts.
You get so that's again why I feel like the copywriting background is essential, because you're not just it's not just writing SEO where you like keyword placement, interlink.
It's writing for people to take action.
Because SEO, will make you discoverable, like make search engines find you. But when they do find what you wrote, what does it do? That's why you need the copywriting basics, persuasion, to know how to make words sell. Because that's
naturally, even
at the end of the day, that's a marketer. I like it or not. At the end of the day, you're trying to
sell something.
To make people move from like unaware or like unclear about something to
clear and like, oh hey, I can actually buy this to do X, Y, Z.
Them from random people to like into the pipeline to the sales. So I think that's also one thing that I've learned or that I'm learning. Again, in the past, I was just like a foot soldier. Like,
you say foot soldier?
Yeah, like receiving orders, delivering drafts, basically. Like this is the draft, this is the brief, this is the draft.
Now you ask questions.
Now you get like, how does this tie in, or does this tie back to the business? Like this article, like what does it do for the business? What effects does it have? You're not just after like the payments at the end of the day. Though again,
very important.
But like to become more valuable, basically, you need to know how this piece helps promote this new feature or helps clarify this thing.
And that's even thinking long term. Because like when you ask questions like that, people start seeing you as more of a partner.
I'm trying to move from just a writer to strategist. So I'm trying to gather all the strategic thinking. You get.
Fair.
I have everything. Years of reading HubSpot is there in theory, like you know,
but like actual practical,
you know what is expected. Like when you used to do audit, you need to do. How do you like do like? That's what I'm trying to. That's why I said I want to move in house, like just to.
Yeah, I think in house is great. Like in terms of like exposure to like some of those lesser talked about things.
On my own, I'm by myself. Like last, I'll probably just talk to somebody like you, but when you're in house, you're probably talking to a manager that has done
something for 10 years, for 15 years,
like different companies for different audiences. So there's no how you pick up.
Yeah, it's a wealth of experience. I agree with that for sure. Oof, this is. I feel like I always have like this checklist in my head of like things like I want to ask and like point out like, but like as you've been going along, you just okay, take one, take this one, take this one, take like, okay, you have covered it already. Alright, so we don't really have that much left, but like just to like ease a bit all of this, I'm sure like people have gotten like so much value from like the things you've said, how you entered the game, things with regards like joining the community, even paying for community if you have to or if you have the means, and leveraging what you have, right? Because like you were not shy about it. Like you started off earning £1 per word because gas chop today. So while you're doing that job that you don't like, you can already be thinking about your exit and how you can sort of move up. So that I think that's been great. Yeah. We are going to take a pause to play concentration. I'll give you about 4 cards. Let me give you 4, and we can. Oh, I'll take 4. Give you 5.
Why?
And we can play. No. So you're the guest now. All right.
First, let's go.
Yeah, running.
What the hell?
What's that?
James Bond movies.
All right, fantastic. I know 2. I'm sure you don't know any.
007.
007 what?
007.
That's his name. Is that a movie?
The first one.
Okay. Skyfall.
Yeah, I know Skyfall.
Oh, yeah. But do you know another one after Skyfall?
007 too.
Thank you. Scam.
Skyfall, that's one Adele sang for now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
This girl did one.
Billy, yeah, that was for like the last one. I think it was No Time to Die or something.
Yeah, No Time to Die.
That was the next one I had in my mind. Items found in the bedroom. Bed.
Pillows.
Bed frame.
Mattress.
Pillowcase.
Bulb.
Bed cover or cover cloth.
Doors.
Duvet.
Hanger.
Toothbrush.
Bedroom. In bedroom.
Yeah, I have a bedroom in my bedroom.
Yeah, but that's in the bedroom.
Yeah, but this is not in the bedroom.
Fan.
Mirror.
Air conditioner.
Fan switch.
Chargers.
AC remote.
Cabinet.
TV remote.
TV.
TV stand.
Perfumes.
Alright, cream.
Clothes.
Facial wash.
Niacinamide.
What did you say?
Niacinamide. Skincare.
Oh, toner.
Body scrub.
Hair cream.
Sponge.
Scalp protector.
Towels.
Okay. Shower cap.
Shower sheet.
Shower clip.
W.
Okay. The handle of the WC.
What's it called?
A handle of a WC.
Wash hand basin.
Toilet seat.
That's a WC.
It's not a WC.
No.
It's not a WC.
I know.
And I cook your own.
Curtains.
Mop.
Curtain hanger.
Mop bucket.
Curtain liner.
Okay. Clothes.
I said clothes.
I said clothes. Are you serious? You said clothes. Damn. Nice. I shall be more specific. Fair. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'll accept defeat on that one.
Ethnic groups, tribes. Now, is this Nigerian or everybody?
I think we should keep it Nigerian. Before you go enter some domains where I don't sabi.
This is where people will call me out. I don't know.
Very good. That's what I like to hear.
I don't know groups like that. Yoruba.
Igbo.
Hausa.
Efik.
Ijo.
Ibibio.
Ilaje.
Eh?
Yes, I'm an Ilaje boy. Do you want to aim me?
Is that an ethnic group?
Yes.
Is Ilaje an ethnic group?
It's a subset.
Alaye, main ethnic groups. How you say Ilaje?
The subset.
I say Barigabi.
No, it's not a place now. It's a subset of Yoruba.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah, no, for real though.
Okay.
The subset.
Hausa.
The subset. I said Hausa.
They say Oya Fulani. Since we want to do subset upon subset.
I should not have accepted you. I don't know any.
I should not have accepted you, Ilaje, because the point is that I cannot fact check you and like I don't think they know either.
No, I'm serious though. I'm serious. Go on.
I'll check after. I'll give you your points back if it's correct.
No wahala.
Oh, this was one of Ori's questions. Crazy. Shapes. Circle.
Square.
Rhombus.
Rectangle.
Kite.
Octagon.
Decagon.
Pentagon.
Nonagon.
Um.
Thank you.
What's the fourth?
hexagon, heptagon, ondecagon, dodecagon. Oh, blank.
Blank. Animals.
I don't know.
Lion.
Cheetah,
Tiger.
chimpanzee,
Dog.
baboon,
Cat.
jaguar,
Snakes.
puma,
Chicken.
shark,
Dolphin.
tilapia,
Antelope.
crayfish,
Gorilla.
ant.
Mosquito. You
Um,
started with the insect, so
it's not an animal. Jellyfish,
tortoise.
snail.
Hammerhead.
How I what?
Shark.
Okay. Fly. Why did I say fly?
Earthworms.
Termites.
Wasps.
Bees.
I was going to say bees. Dragonflies then.
Firefly.
Moths.
Dang. Butterfly.
Caterpillar.
That has to be cheating. I'll just give you this one. I'm tired. I'm tired. One more.
Hallelujah.
Let's see. Dang. Local universities.
What?
Local universities. Unilag,
FUTA.
Unijos,
FUTO.
University of Abuja,
Covenant.
University of Wakari, Taraba State,
Uniport.
University of Ogun State University. FUTO. You said FUTA?
I said FUTO.
FUTA. Yeah, now carry. You have called it 2 foots. I said foots me now. Oh my God. Blank again.
Name of footballers.
Okay.
Full names.
What? Why will you do that?
Okay, no, that's not full names. The GOAT. Messi.
Ronaldo.
Kaka.
The other Brazilian Ronaldo.
Neymar.
Ronaldinho.
Lewandowski.
Aubameyang.
Yamal.
Lukaku.
Rafinha.
Ter Stegen.
Pedri.
Oh, this is going to go on for a while. Carry.
I'll just start calling back after starting in level.
I was going to say Jody Alba, but I couldn't remember whether he retired or not. Me. Blank. Names of people in this room. Nathan.
Are they?
Also. That was such a wicked category. So you don't remember people's names, and I introduced them to you.
Yeah, I remember none. So wait.
The one I'm saying is what you remember.
Wait.
No, I've won. It's fine.
Military police ranks. I don't know jack about this.
Go on now.
Corporal.
Brigade General.
Army General.
5-star General.
4-star
I'll say 3-star General, Abi. I'll say 2-star.
Yeah,
I'll say 1-star.
okay,
Map that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Private.
Sergeant.
Lieutenant or lieutenant, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Normal police. Traffic warden.
Yeah, thank you. Traffic
Police
warden. And
now.
you serve the country. You say traffic warden.
Those guys who wear yellow fever.
That's army rank, Abi.
They said police now, army or police.
Oh my word. So I actually beat you twice. That's
After you use
I use
how many years of experience people in the room
you say years of experience.
to do this thing.
Oh my word. In my defense. Okay. So like back to like the main would be like, so people are always wondering, like, so there are 2 things that I think people find difficult when they enter freelancing, especially like freelance writing. One is how to set rates. 2 is, do they even know what to expect, right? As a newbie, God forbid anybody's like any like, 1 naira per word in this year, God forbid. Sorry to like reference, but sorry to reference that. But like, 2 things is like, okay, one, what should people expect to earn from freelance writing? Like, what's actually possible, all right? So I want you to give us like a low end, like, okay, you're just starting out, you can see every month. If you're good and you see opportunities, right? A range. if you have some experience, that's the mid-range rather, how much can people expect? Then the top end, right, the 100K pluses and all of that, like per year, like what can people expect? So like just like on the tiered system, based on your experience, what you've seen, people and all of that, like what can you speak to regarding those tiers in terms of earnings for freelance writers or rather for content writers period?
Again, to be fair, it's harder today than it was years ago. But that's not to say somebody who starts today cannot get.
For sure.
So if you are good, and good again is subjective. So yeah, just find people who like your work and still continue to improve, because you cannot just stay on one level. Then if possible, so I'm going to like try to, just like you said, tiers of earnings. There are also like, would I say tiers of writers? So there are some who are subject matter experts. So say for instance,
that's like on a higher tier.
Yeah, but they are not writers. Like that's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Maybe
so
they were like doing something else entirely before. Say maybe they were like bankers. So they have subject expertise in banking.
So if they were going to write, they would charge more for.
So somebody, that kind of person is different from somebody who
zero experience in the field,
but just starting, and also different from like somebody who has like a couple of bylines
already.
Or jigger. So like for somebody who has like that subject matter expertise, I'll just recommend going for what you already do. Do you get, like, say you're in banking, just focus on fintech.
Okay, those type of like writing. Like engagement.
So because you have that wealth of expertise, you can easily charge, to be honest, just a little lower than what other people charge, because most people are looking for like that
SME, subject matter
like that expertise. So you'll have to do like with the going rate in your industry.
Okay, but like, what are some of those going rates?
I've seen one there. I've seen $1 per word.
Okay.
I've seen people who do not do per word, who do
per project.
So, for instance, they have like a minimum 1,002 per project, and the project might be a 1K word, a 1K article. But most times,
experience is expensive.
Yeah. So, but most times those articles are like, again, long form SEO, blah blah blah. So that is exhaustive. Is 2K ish, 2K to 5 words, and then those people charge like 1.5, that kind of thing. But if you are just starting, no distance, and then you are really not just trying to get really good.
Everybody will claim that they're really good, yeah.
Yeah, but like starting from 0.2 per word is like, okay, that's
like
200 USD for 1K words.
For 1K words, okay.
Yeah, so that's a fair compensation. And yeah, from there you can just continue. Maybe you work with like 2 people who pay that, then you work your way. The next 2 people who come, you can say, I'm charging 300. If you get pushback, you might do 250 next, but then continue like building from the base where you started and continue going from there. Then it helps if you have like results from the work you did. So apart from just the writing, you can easily show that this article ranked, you brought in this amount of leads,
or you saved the company X amount of money.
Yeah, and this is how you did it. Like, it's a repeatable process that, okay, I did it for A, I can do it for B.
So it's almost like a case study on like yourself.
But this is a note to myself. I need to write, apart from like I need to write a case study on. I have like 3 articles I want to write. The one that went from 0 to 2K traffic in 3 weeks. The one that is doing 7K per month. And one other one, sure. So,
all organic?
Yeah, all organic. So I want to do case studies on that, how I wrote them for myself, and then for like,
obviously,
authority building and building my brand.
It's when you say it with so much guilt, like
so that kind of thing, But yeah, I want to do that for myself to like I want to document my process,
so
that I know, okay,
this is how I do it, so you can easily repeat it for another person.
It's something. These are things I should have done, but again, I was just like winging it and all of that. So yeah, you can charge that. Yeah, from there you can go on charging, talking to, once you land bigger client. And there are some people who do not really ask for rates. they have like a set
budget. So
like,
it's better that works for you.
Yeah, so we have like, this is how much we pay. Because I have a client like that. We pay XYZ. But there are sometimes they might really like the drafts.
And like give like a bonus or something.
Yeah, or the drafts went deeper than
was required,
or like what they expected. So maybe say they wanted like just a 1,000-ish. But then you go, you do interviews, you put screenshots, you do blah 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 blah, and they be like, oh, okay, this is more than what this is what more than what we wanted, but also works. Like this is rich, so it's not just fluff. They can put a little extra trigger. So it's different. But at the end of the day, pricing again is subjective. What I would recommend is find or set a goal, basically. I want to make 60K at the end of the year. 60K at the end of the year would mean 5K per month. 5K per month. How many articles can I write
in a month?
In a month. So say I can write 10 articles without losing my mind. That would mean one article comes about to 500. So you set your rate at 500. If you say that that cannot work,
reduce the expectations.
You can like change it up to maybe like write more or do more work and reduce the rate to maybe like 450 and write more, maybe 1 or 2 more articles. But yeah, just figure out your living expenses.
And then find like a minimum you need to earn to be fine.
Yeah.
And like price based off of that.
Or from there.
But what if like on a skill level basis, right? Because what I found a lot is that like lesser skilled people have been trying to charge like crazy, and like some really skilled people like might even be afraid to like, am I charging too much?
That's why I said it's mostly about when you have the results.
Yeah, if you can at least show that.
So again, companies today are wary, especially now that they can use
Whip
AI.
up something.
So they are wary of just somebody that comes and goes, I'm charging 5.
You need to justify like why you're charging that amount.
Like they'll be like, okay, what goes into
your process?
Like the process. Are you bringing in SMEs? Are you doing something else apart from writing? Like, are you ideative? Are you but when you have like that track record, it's easier. I don't imagine like people be haggling price with like Rosanna Campbell or those kind of people. It's either this is my price, you can't work with that, or let's go on. So once you build that skill to that point where your work is writing, again, if it works, it works. If your writing is good, it will work. If it's not good, everybody will say it. So
you've given like a lot of like interesting things, and like I've taken even a couple of things, right? We went from like what you're saying like with regards like getting jobs, across all touch points, so you leverage like freelance platforms, you leverage communities, you leverage referrals, cold DMing people directly, audacity overall, just, and even like from like you posting consistently that time and getting some leads through that as well. I wanted to ask something along the lines of how am I going to phrase this now? Okay, so more like day to day, right?
Yeah.
You juggle different projects, XYZ. What does like a typical day look for you? Are you like an early riser, a night owl? Like, how is your flow? Does it change? Are you a chameleon? Like, how are things generally? Are you just
vibe? That's why I feel like I need to document. Like, I need to have. Right now, I vibe.
So you just wake up and grind.
Yeah. So there are sometimes. So I have like this thing where if I have an article to write, and I have like the brief, they give me the brief and everything, I like to sleep on it.
Fair.
So I don't know how my brain works, or if it does, like, or if it's like that for any other person. But I usually like think of the article. Say I want to write an article about best apps for business phone numbers, for instance. I'll be thinking about. I'm not looking at any other place, but I'm just thinking about apps for business phone. Like I'm just okay.
Maybe I just now think about
like why would businesses need apps for business
phone numbers?
Blah blah blah. I'll think of the intro, the structure. Like this is what should be there. Blah 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 blah. And then I'll sleep. When I wake up, and I like, it feels like my brain went to download. So when I wake up, I just like
You don't go consult the
I
oracles.
just try to write what comes out of my head immediately I wake up. So while it's not fleshed out, it does give me like the bones, the skeleton, like the
some form of rough
structure
direction
that I know that okay, this is what I want to follow. Then of course there has to be like the normal things you do. You have to do the research. If it's something I don't like, this kind of topic now. If it's not something that has to do with like writing or freelancing or the way I've been yapping for like
say yapping
for like this thing now where I can just talk from my experience.
top of it,
yeah. So if it's that kind of thing, I'll go to where the people who use those things are. So if I can get enough information from Reddit, from normal community discussions, forums, I would. But if I need more, I would set up calls with like experts, like people who use these things in like their day-to-day. Talk to them, ask questions, know what's happening and all of that. And then get back to the draft. So all the things I've collected would inform the direction. And again, SERP analysis. So if every article is following like a specific direction
trend,
or a specific angle, sure, that's what Google likes. That's how it's ranking. So what I do most times, especially with AI, is I take those articles and I replay a bit. So that example again, business phone numbers and whatnot. So imagine you're a business owner who has read these articles, like the top 10 articles. What questions do you still have? Like what have these articles not answered yet?
So that's like competitor gap analysis.
Yeah, you get. So when again, usually not a lot if those articles are comprehensive enough. So it'll be like 2, 3, 4 topics. So again, AI might just spit out nonsense, but they might be like out of those 2, 3, 4
maybe like
topics,
one or
might
two
be like,
really...
that makes sense that I can develop. So I'll take that and then add it to.
So you add it like just like a general question you answer, or you see if you can flesh it out like an actual section.
Section, not just FAQ. More like a section that
around that since the.
So when I now finish mine, I'll now ask it again. Like, okay, now you've read this one. What are your thoughts and all of that? If you start asking like questions that are like a different topic
or a different ICP.
Yeah, so it might be like an idea for a new topic that
you just like keep that
interlink and all of that. So
that makes sense. You really should document your process. I like that. I'm stealing that just a little bit.
This is all like fragmented, like different.
Yeah.
See where I jumped up and down. I don't have like
but it is a good process. I don't have like a
set. That's why I said I want to document it. Like, okay, this is what happens when I have it. I do have it in theory, like how it's ideal.
It should be.
How it should be ideally, but most times I just jump around, and then of course when deadline is looking at you like this, you have to, whether I like it or not, you have to do something. So yeah.
Do you also like use AI for like call transcriptions, like when you have like calls with like SMEs?
Yeah. The AIs I use, the note takers I use already have like transcripts.
Like a transcript, so you just copy that and
mine the transcripts like.
Search within the transcript for when they say X, Y, Z.
Yeah, I might search for specific words or like upload it and ask what are this person's thoughts on
X, Y, Z. That
then
makes sense.
Ask it to pull the direct quotes, because there are sometimes AI will quote something that you know that
they paraphrase.
You're not even paraphrasing. It will give you a new quote. you because you were in the interview, you'll be like, this person did not say this thing. Yeah. So you now have to do like
go and check the actual timestamp.
Command F and start looking for it. Where did this person say? And you see that most times this person so I ask you to pull the direct thing, like put it in quote and then I'll go and cross check it myself.
Another thing that I found that works is giving it like a way to escape, in the sense of like putting like a condition where like, oh hey, if you can't find this exact, don't make up, just tell me you can't find it. Because if not, especially GPT,
always give you something.
GPT is like that try hard, like it cannot tell you no. That's my problem with I prefer Claude anyways, but like GPT like has that problem. Like it wants to impress you.
Yeah.
Like I'll find it for you. I know it. Trust me. So that is pretty interesting. So we're like nearing the end.
Yeah.
Lots of value. I can already think of like multiple people like in like my head, they're like, oh, okay, get into freelance writing, and they would love the advice that you have sort of dished out here, and your journey is pretty interesting too. but like, it's just one thing like we always ask every single guest. I don't think we'll ever stop. You should know what I'm going to ask now if you have watched the episodes. It's pretty much where like you stare like straight into that camera and you answer the question in less than a minute.
Okay.
Why do you create? What gets you out of bed? Why do you do the things you do? Why are you, building your career? Why are you doing freelance writing? Why didn't you do something in statistics? Like, why do you create? Why do you do what you do? 1 minute or less, straight to the camera.
Okay, so why do I do what I do? Not gonna lie, the primary thing is the money, like to earn an income, basically. There are so many creatives who do things, amazing things, but don't earn. So the thing about writing is I could have written or started writing poems and all of that. I'm not saying poets don't make money, but like I decided to choose B2B SaaS because these companies made like regular income, annual income, monthly income, and they knew the value of content and how important it is to their business. So I had to learn how to be valuable because at the end of the day, they would pay for the value. So you have to be valuable, see what works for them, and then do that thing. And of course, it's nice to not necessarily have to worry about earning something because now it feels like if the worst comes to worst, you can do these things, like 1, 2, 3 things, and probably get a lead or probably have an extra here and there. It might take a little bit of time, but you know what to do and the kind of results that you can get from it. I don't know if that makes sense.
That makes sense. I had the money, Sha, so I'm there.
No, it's not to be.
To be fair, yeah, it's honest and I like it.
There are so many other niches, and I'm like, I can't.
Well, I think B2B SaaS is like one of like the most structured ones. Like there's like there's an existing roadmap on like style that things are done, so it's easy to sort of get into it. I would say that this has been really good. I'm thinking of like one thing because like I'm trying to put myself in like the shoes, like my own shoes, like when I was starting to see like there's something like a newcomer would want to ask that you've not answered. But I'll just like leave it at this before we wrap up, which is pretty much that if you were to do it all over again, right? And like you're just entering the industry, you're like, okay, how do I? What are like just 3 things that you would do to like put yourself out there, right? Aside from the ones we always hear, which is skill up, take a course, keep trying, try again. And those ones, yeah, like what are like, okay, maybe 2 things, even like anything you can like sort of just pick off that's a bit unconventional.
Starting today.
Yeah, today.
I'd say get really good. You mentioned skill up, and I was going to mention
it's still not for me.
Yeah, skill up. No, it's important. Get really good because again, these people, they're not running a charity. They're not just going to pay you because
you ask nicely.
I'm from a third world country and you ask nicely. No, they have to find value in what you provide. So get really good. Network. And by network, I don't mean just connecting with people. Have conversations with people. You are just starting. Be curious. Ask questions. Don't pretend like you know. Don't pose as an expert when you're just starting out. Because people like that thing where they're like, oh, I know how to do this, blah, 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 blah. But then when they give them the thing you've always been talking about. So that's why there are some gigs that even tonight I don't really feel comfortable taking because I know
I understand.
I'm not exactly there yet. I've not done it for myself. I've not jiggered. So network with people in the sense that just talk with people, connect, see what makes content work, see how they got into it, and then share your work. Do the work and share your work. So instead of trying to pose as an expert, the best thing is to do cool things off LinkedIn and talk about it on LinkedIn. Or in general, do the things outside of social media and talk about the things you're doing.
So preach what you practice.
Exactly. So if you're a writer, I would recommend starting a blog or like just a small project where you increase traffic, where you manage the blog, where you publish, where you edit, where you like your playground.
And AI
is here and all of that. You experiment with your site, with your own property, and then you'd even have that more. You have more confidence when you're doing it for clients because
You've done it for yourself before.
you've done it for yourself. It might not be the exact same thing, but you have. It's like somebody who wants to learn how to drive and he spends all his time watching YouTube videos, and he's watching. Compared to somebody who gets behind the wheel and goes and hits the car one time.
At least he knows what can cause you to hit another. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when two of them have like a driving test, this other guy would pass because he has been doing the thing. So you're talking about writing. Are you like
actually
right?
He said you said right.
Do it for yourself, like those kind of things. Practice basically, and then show the work of like don't just hide it. Even though you might not be an expert, show the inexperience. Like, oh, I'm just taking this course, or I'm learning how this thing works. Then practice it. Like, for instance, I'm talking too much already. But like, if you want to learn like technical SEO, for instance, you can just make a tweet like, oh, I'm taking this course on technical SEO.
Yeah.
And then as you're taking the course, you now apply what you're learning on your site, for instance. And then you
like,
now
so show the results
of, oh, I applied this into my site. And it was like, do you get that kind of thing? So
people love that, even that
building in
consistency.
public kind of thing. Just make sure you are doing the thing and then showing it, not just doing it for doing sake.
I think even building in public keeps you a bit accountable, right?
You get,
it's like, I promise people I'll post XYZ how many times a week and stuff.
But make sure you are doing the thing offline. You're not just...
You have said that like 3 times. Like, it's very important to do the thing.
Do the thing offline, like actually get... Because there are some people like do all this content thing and they post like... But they don't have...
I hate those guys so much. Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. I think that's fine. Like, it was in my head now is do the thing. But I think you're also talking to yourself in the sense of like actually posting, because like you recently like started posting more after that break, so to speak.
There's no downside. There's no, especially when you're trying to build a business, unless you're a fraud.
The only downside is if you're a fraud.
Yeah, but like there are so many, like just do the thing and post. So many stories of people like they just posted and this person saw it and they're like, can we do this thing?
Actually, that's how I got my first job.
Do you get like talk about again?
Do the thing
and then talk about it.
If there's anything you're posting for this interview, is to do the thing. All right.
Talk about it online. So
thank you so much for this wonderful conversation. Gleaned lots of insights, and we have packed something for you. A token of our love at Content Connect. So
I was going to ask you already.
You're going to ask me?
When I watched your video and I was like, these people give me merch. Should I ask?
You said, should I ask? SMH. Yeah, this is for you.
Merci beaucoup.
No problem.
No,
that's fine. I know you're a cap person, so we pack a cap for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. We hope you treasure it and remember Content Connect wherever you go.
I'll tag people everywhere.
Love it. As we have our first merch in IB.
And I'll preach.
I'll
preach the gospel of Content Connect. Handle with creativity. That's cool. Creativity. That's like my creator shirts.
I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't want to be on the nose.
So I'll do your, what do you guys call it?
Don't worry. We'll tell you about it later.
Why
don't worry, we'll tell you about it later.
Why is my brain dying? Fit check, yeah.
So I think
and when all Nigerian brands.
New Balance is Nigerian. I'm sorry. Maybe it's another type of New Balance.
Can you focus?
I'm sorry.
Nigerian boots.
Nigeria,
that's MB. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. So if you want to reach out to you, how can they reach out to you in the past? So whether maybe they have job for you, or maybe they want a mentor.
If you have job for me, if you are a B2B SaaS company,
pitch to them.
If you need a writer, Nathan Ojaokomo. Nathan is easy to spell. Ojaokomo. You put my name.
So you're about to start spelling your name.
It's actually Nathan Ojaokomo everywhere, on Instagram, on Twitter. I don't call it X. On Twitter, on LinkedIn. My website too is the same. So if you're a B2B SaaS company, if you're a freelance writer, you can ask me questions. And if you're my boss, like my boss here who just wants to talk shop or wants to invite me to another podcast or a Twitter space, I'm down. We can talk. So Nathan Ojaokomo everywhere, basically.
All right. Will you add them or you respond fast? You do respond fast.
I do respond fast.
Yeah. Sorry. It's somebody else I was thinking about.
Hey, not me. I respond fast. I'm always on my phone.
Is that a good or a bad thing? It's a thing.
It's a thing.
We'll leave it at that. All right. So we're closing off here. As usual, I'm on my knees. Not literally, but you get the vibe. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell your friends, tell a friend, tell another friend that Content Connect is here.
Let's connect.
Never do that again. And as usual, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.